Hey everyone, my name is Daniel and welcome to my channel Moto Dans. Today I just wanted to do a wee update on the Meanstreak for you guys. So since the last time the Meanstreak was featured in a video, there's been a few modifications I've done. Nothing worthy of a video on its own, just loads of wee small things. So I just want to make one video and cover the lot. So we'll start up with the big one here, and that is the seat. So this is the Mustang two-piece touring seat with the optional driver's backrest, and compared to the stock one, it is magnificent. Now that was the main concern I had with the stock one, both for me and with Danny on the back. The stock one was literally about that thick for Danny's seat, and mine wasn't actually much better, to be honest. So when I was looking at seats, as you know, it was between the Mustang and the Carbon, and the Mustang was a good bit cheaper. The Carbon was ridiculously priced, and I think the Mustang actually looks better. I like the two-piece design, so if I ever wanted to, I could take that one off and just ride with a solo seat, which I probably will never will, but the option is there. And so really it was a Mustang I was looking at, and I was trying to decide if I wanted the backrest or not. Everywhere I looked, I couldn't, it was going to be too expensive to get the backrest. Because of where I live in New Zealand, anything that comes from overseas, if it's over 1,000 New Zealand dollars in value, I get charged 20% extra. Now, everywhere I looked with the backrest was going to cost over $1,000, so adding another 20% on top of that, another $200, it wasn't worth it for me. But I came across a website, Accessories International is a Californian-based company, and they had a sale on. And it worked out with the backrest, it came in at $970 plus shipping. But the customs don't include the shipping in that, so I managed to scrape through without getting any customs charges. So all up it cost me, I think it was around about $1,150 to get it delivered, and I managed to sneak through customs as well, so that was awesome. Now I'm not completely sold on the backrest. We did a big trip there across to the west coast, did about 1,000 k's on it. I didn't have the backrest on because I'd done a few shorter journeys, and with the backrest on I was finding it was pushing me too far forward and I was hurting my right knee. However, I'm still trying to work on that. I've put it back on just for the meantime, see if I can get used to it. Because it is very comfy, it's just that hurting my right knee was an issue. Now the seat itself is fan-bloody-tastic. The whole 1,000 k trip we did, I didn't get a numb bum once. It's completely night and day. It's probably one of the comfiest seats I've ever actually ridden on. It's really good. Danny, she still gets a numb bum about every 100-150 k's. But bear in mind, she doesn't do bugger all riding really. She's not used to it. And compared to the old one, she was getting a sore arse within 20-30 k's. So if you're looking at that compared to the old one compared to this one, that is a massive improvement. Don't look at the 100-150 k's that she can only do on it, look at the improvement it's made. So I'm super happy with that seat. I think that's the best thing I could have done to this bike, to be honest. I think it looks great, the quality is good, it fits excellent, yeah, can't complain about it. The backrest just pulls up and you've got a wee flap there. So that's how I've been riding it without the backrest, but like I say, I'm trying the backrest, see if I can get used to it. Right, so that brings us on to another modification I've done to it, and that is this wee sissy bar here. Now I made this myself, just out of some 10mm round bar, which I just bent around an old brake disc that I found. So I just bent it around there, pulled it down there, and same again down here, just the width of the pannier rack. Now it just bolts on in through there. And again, this bit here, I just bent it round a brake disc and then welded it on there. This is its second iteration. The first iteration, I didn't have these stays on here. I had a bracket that came down here and went into the seat bolt there. However, it did just start to wear the paint away there, so I took that off pretty pronto and added these ones in here. So that's two M6 bolts either side that hold it on, and it is absolutely solid. We did also have a foam backrest on there for Danny. However, with that on there, her seat was a bit cramped. So we took that off. She doesn't actually lean on it. It's just really to stop her, just makes her feel more secure having that behind her. So so that is not a problem having that bare. I can strap my tent on there without any issues. I have been running 2 1.5 litre water bottles and then the tent on top is how we worked it on the West Coast trip, and it performed flawless. It's more than strong enough for what I need it to do. I may modify this in the future. I'm not sure yet. I was thinking about chroming it, but I don't think it actually looks too bad in black. I might get it powder coated if I decide to keep it the way it is. But at the moment it's cost me $7 for the steel, and if it works out, it works out. If I need to modify it, I need to modify it. I'm not really worried at all. But yeah, that is a great upgrade. I was looking at getting a pre-made one, but they were $200+, so the $7 one is just as good as them. I think it looks good, and like I say, I'm probably going to modify it in the future to suit any other needs that I have. So that's perfect. Right, we'll come forward to the front of the bike now, and I fitted some bar risers. Now these were quite expensive. They were costing around about 200 New Zealand dollars. I think they are 2 inches back and 1.5 inches up. I got these from eBay. They are fan-bloody-tastic. For me, I'm quite a short guy. I was reaching quite a bit, and I was thinking that could be the issue with my knee and the backrest as well, so I'm trying it out with these bar risers and the backrest. But the bar risers have made a massive difference. They just bolt on, the stock handlebars bolt on to here. There's a nut on there with a stud, and then there's a bolt that comes with them that bolts through the top triple tree clamp into there. So they are fantastic. Now another good, I ordered them in polished aluminium to match here as well, kind of like to sort of match there. However, they fucked up and sent me the brushed aluminium one. So they sent me a $60 refund for that, and I just kept the hold of them, and it actually matches the top triple tree, so I'm not worried about that at all. But so I got $60 back from them, so that was great. I did have to move my brake and my wiring here, same with the clutch line on the other side. They were mounted over the top of the triple tree down through here, so I've had to put them underneath in front of the triple tree. The brake line is a wee bit tight, but it is actually not too bad. It doesn't get any tighter than that when you go lock to lock. And same on this side, the clutch is actually heaps of play there, so that's fine. I will eventually going to upgrade to stainless steel lines, and when I do that I'll get 2 inches longer so I can put them back to the original routing. Right, we'll come down to the last modification that I've done to it, and this is this wee mud flap here. Now, I don't think it looks too bad. I was getting a lot of shit sprayed up on the radiator, so that's why I fitted it here. So this is just a mudguard from a trailer that I had at work, so it's cost me nothing. I did have to cut it down a wee bit to match, to fit the mudguard, and then I just pop riveted it onto there. It's not the best, but I was looking for an actual proper fender extender, and there wasn't one that would fit this, and if there was, it was going to be too expensive, so that one there is actually doing the job bloody great. And when you stand back, it doesn't look too bad. So that's all the mods that I've done to the Meanstreak recently. There is more coming. We are possibly looking at a rear shock upgrade because we are finding it's bottoming out quite a lot when we are too up with our camping gear. And I want to get this air filter changed to something specific to the bike, because this is just a random air filter that fits on there. It's not actually designed for this bike. So I would like to get like a proper, I was looking at the Baron Big Air upgrade one because it looks quite neat. And I'm possibly going to do an exhaust and then a power commander, but not decided yet. So anyway, that's it for the Meanstreak in this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you all in the next one. See you later.